You've likely never played Death Jr. 2, The Root of Evil.
Yeah, my ears are ringing.
It's a forgettable run-and-gun hack-and-slash PSP game, but buried inside this mediocre game is a pretty interesting and honestly quite compelling villain. And of course we're talking about Furi. The main antagonist of the game. We're talking about a main antagonist who barely appears. She has a more interesting motivation than the game gives her credit for.
Do you have any idea what you've done? I shall rain down destruction so fierce, you will wish you were back in middle school.
But we still are in middle school.
Furi's goal is simple, but deeply resonant. She doesn't want to conquer the world, she doesn't want to destroy the world, she simply wants minions to show how evil she truly is.
Need some minions. Stat.
She just wants to be seen as evil. Her problem is that everyone in her life constantly labels her as good. Everything from helping with the elderly to becoming captain of the cheerleading squad. She isn't taken seriously.
I just wanted to be all-powerful. Is that so much to ask?
She just wants to be respected for the villain she knows herself to be. She wants to embrace her dark side and to be respected. She's a character defined by a profound lack of validation by everyone in her life.
But no, I was voted head cheerleader, labeled most likely to teach kindergarten.
She's essentially fighting for the right to be her true, terrible, evil self. I mean, think about that though, right? How often do we, as humans, feel that we aren't seen for our true worth? Or that our expertise and identity are constantly being dismissed? Furi takes the universal frustrating feeling of being misunderstood and turns it into a monstrous quest. And of course that quest is to essentially get as many minions as possible and throw them at you at the same time. Keep in mind that Furi is a character that we don't see through the majority of the game. We do not see her at any point except for at the beginning of the game, towards the end of the game, and the finale of the game. We never fight her until the very end. So we as the player do not get the chance to actually understand her character dynamic. We don't really understand her as a character or her motivations other than she is just a bad guy for our titular heroes to defeat. But I think hidden in this sort of mediocre action gameplay is a character that I really wish had been explored more.
But why? Why did you click through that pop-up?
I was no good at being bad. All my life, I tried so hard to do things wrong. And it all went right, no matter how much I tried to be evil.
They created a powerful, sympathetic villain based on the pain of misdirected identity, only to be given the bare minimum in terms of actual representation in the game. And I feel that that's actually sort of indicative of the writing of this game.
He who controls the seep controls the universe.
They have good ideas, but they don't know what to do with them. I mean, they gave us the climax of her story without any real development of her character. The only thing you see is the monstrous final version of her final form at the very end.
No, it's not fair. Why does it have to end this way?
You were trying to destroy the world?
But I never wanted to destroy the world. I mean, what good would that do? I just wanted a place in it. An evil place.
You don't get to know her as a villain or any of her other backstories until the very end of the game. Which, by the way, if you would like me to talk more about this game, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. This is one of the reasons that I honestly love games with heart, because in the end, it has fantastic writing, but it's sort of marred by terrible, mediocre gameplay, and I feel like if that had been improved upon, if we could have improved upon Furi as a character, if we could have improved upon her as an enemy, we would have a more solid vision for the future of the franchise. But ultimately, she's seen as a joke of a character, taken out at the very end. And that said, what do you think? Was it intentional for them to leave Furi out as a joke character, even though she could have been something more? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to hear more about my thoughts on this game, hit that subscribe button for more, and let me know in the comments. I love games with heart, and this is kind of why I do what I do. And if you've made it to the end of the video, I just want to say from the bottom of my little opossum heart, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you, thank you. And as a reward, here is a picture of a cute opossum.